Alright, this is part 5 of modeling the old train station. I've got the windows in now. Of course, all of the sashes, the lower sash, whatever, is all at the same position, but that's fine. And I might do a locking mechanism and do a little bit of touch up here and there, but it's time to work on the display case. So my 3D cursor right there, and I got a little collection made for that, so we're gonna do a plane. Scale it down and rotate this, and probably going to do a rectangle like that actually. So let's see, is that in there? Yeah, good. Let's just focus on that. Okay, so we got that guy here. I'm going to look from the side here. And I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to make some wood panels. Let's see the approximate depth of this case, maybe something like that. So let's mirror this across the Y. Let's try that and Shift D, rotate X 90. And let's bring everything back and see. That might be too far out. Might be all right. We'll go ahead and build it and see. All right. So now what I'll do, I think, is I'm going to come into here. I'm going to scale these in the Y. Like that. And then I think I'll start putting a small bevel on here. Let's close that out. Let's go for 0.01. And now I think I'll scale in the Y again. Sort of push them in like this. Worry about shading later. Too much. I'll just start with that. I don't know it's going to be visible, that back piece. So. All right, I'm going to take this and get rid of this stuff. I'm going to scale it down, but I'm going to be rescaling it again later. I'll put an edge loop there and I'll get rid of that side and start as if that's one of the doors. But it's going to change. I'm going to come in a ways and delete that and extrude this out. Now, I'm going to keep the bevel on because I'm going to do something here. I'm going to Shift Alt and click that inner edge and press N and come over to Item. Because I've got the edge selected, I'm going to choose Edges Data, Mean Bevel Weight. I'm going to slide that up to 1 and to close that. And I'm going to use a custom bevel profile. I'm going to make one to make this sort of a frilly inner border. And I use the bevel weight. I'm going to switch over to bevel weight here, by the way, in order to constrain it so that at the corners it's going to fit together. You'll see what I mean. For this to work, and I'm going to need more segments, so I'm going to bump my segments up. I'll go with 18 for now. And I've switched over to weight, and I come down to custom profile. Scroll down, and I see just a flat thing here. And you can start to see a flat area here. Okay, and now I'm actually going to just focus on this, Shift H, just on that so we can see it a little bit better. And I'm just going to play. I'm going to click here and drag a point up. And that's done something. And I'm going to click sharp. And I'm going to come down underneath that. And I'm going to create just like sort of steps. Try that. Let's have a look. And maybe make this sharp. Let's see what that's starting to do. I have glass in here. So let's do some more. I'm going to go for 0.1 actually. No, I'm not. 0.5. That's better. Go for 0.5. And then, like I say, just play around until you get what you want. If I bring that in closer. And maybe I want another one. Let's say that goes there. Maybe this goes here, and then we come under. Something like that. And then the pane of glass would either go there or in behind. Now I might make this one sharp here. And you get that effect. Okay? And that's pretty much what I'm going for. Just anything. You can spend as much time as you want on that. Let me bring everything back. Let's see. Alt H. Oh, everything. Alright. Let's pull this thing back down. And just go into the display case itself. And let's pull this in. Now, I want to do something else here. I want this stuff to be more extruded like that. Maybe that. And a little bit more in the Y. As if there's a piece of wood and then the border part in there. So I'm going to take that and just globally scale it. And I'm going to do hinges here. So I'm going to need these to be kind of on the same level, but that's good enough for now. Okay, let's bring that up a little bit. Let's try mirroring this and seeing how well it works across the Y. Okay, so I don't see a separation yet. So maybe I'll scale this in the Y a little bit. Move it over a little bit. Not yet. And if I do that, okay, let's do a bit more. So I don't have to move it over too much. Let's put on the cavity shader now. Okay, so let's take this. I'm going to go ahead and apply the mirrors on these things first of all. And then I'm going to add the weighted normal and auto smooth. Let's see if I like that a bit better. Okay. I may thin this out, scale this in the Y a little bit. And then I come in here grab that one. Not doing it exactly the same. Scaling the Z a little bit. Something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go with that for now. And I'm okay with those. And so let's take this and come in and get that face and Shift D. Bring it up. Let's P to break it out. Grab that front edge and pull it back in behind like a little shelf. Just make sure I got room to put a piece of glass. That can all be adjusted. And give it a little bit of height. Select the whole thing, make sure I didn't go the wrong way. My polys. And let's see. This has a bevel on it, but I think what I'm going to do, I think I'd rather just bevel these like that. Straighten it out a bit. And, geez, do I want to get rid of stuff? I could, I suppose. Get rid of that and that. Probably get rid of the back too. Okay, and let's just put that up there and just make sure I've done that, and I can add an array in the Z. Just a similar quick way of positioning things. Just think about this. If I take off the cavity, I just have the smallest amount of bevel there. I'm hoping that I'm going to like that. I may not have gone to the extreme. Now I'm fiddling around. And I'm not certain it's going to be that helpful. But maybe a little bit. Maybe those now are too tall. Okay, well anyways, I can decide if I like that or not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a cylinder. I'll go for just, I don't know, 14. I'll leave the ends capped. Scale Shift Z. And make some kind of like hinges, almost like hinges. Maybe right in the middle. Okay, let's put, let's do that differently. Like that, 4. And then I'm going to grab these ones here, and I'm going to go E and Alt S, and I think I'll pull them under. Okay. And view clip start 0.001. I don't want that happening. So I can zoom in close. I'm going to select the sharp edges. Just watch careful and bevel, and just put like one segment in there. I'll try just a shade smooth, and we'll try auto smooth. I don't generally like it that much. I might put just one bevel and angle, and I think that I like that better. But in that case, I will do with weighted normal, like that. Okay, that's going to be just fine. Let's set the origin of geometry and see what it's like if I just push it in like that. It's about where I would want it. I'm just trying to decide if I need to do more on that. So let's copy it and see with the cavity shader what it's like. Let's just do this, and let's just copy them. Let's save cavity and shadow, and let's have a look at any. Yeah, okay, I got stuff to do. Okay, might as well do that now. Let's recalculate those, and this guy here. Do that. Okay, let's go back. I think probably from where I'm at, I wouldn't have to do too much more to those. What I do want to do is bring in a circle. I'll make it 16. And make a knob of some sort. Circular knob. So what I'm thinking is very simply coming out, come out again and scale. Come out again a similar distance and scale. Come in a bit. I'm going to dump that in. I'll scale it in a bit. Scale in and out. Now we'll start closing it off. And I'm just going to press F. Control 1. Loop there, and pull that back in, and an edge loop here. Okay, I need this thinner, I think. There it is. I'm going to pull it out for the time being. Control plus a few times. Scale Shift X and pull it back. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to make these bigger. I'm going to make them like this. There we go. That's what I want to do. I feel like they're off center, but I could be wrong, so now we'll leave them. Let's just make sure they're. There we go. Maybe that was bothering me. They do seem rather small, but maybe it's my imagination. So I'm just not sure about the sharpness of that, but I'm going to switch over to that. Catch a bit of reflections and see how she's looking. The last thing that we need to do, and it is important, is Shift Alt and click there in face selection. P and break those out. So repeat down here and break those out. These two I think can stay joined together. And now they look a little bit more like separate pieces. I'm going to leave it like that, I think. Let's just make sure everybody, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, let's say I do that. Let's just go back to this. Let's bring everything back. So maybe this. Select this guy. That might be a bit big. Oh, I don't know. Still gonna look a little fancy. Of course, I need glass in the windows, and I need glass there, and I need maybe the locking mechanism of this. Any little details help. Of course, you don't see the wood paneling here. You know, the actual planks, so. Okay. All right, well, I'll think about the thickness of this. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably go on and work on either the lamps next or the garbage can. And then these boxes, we'll just work our way down. Cool. Thanks for watching.